Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Maya.
Welcome to Alex and Maya Science Lab.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, I lost count again. There are just too many stars here.
Hey there, Alex. You look a little buried in all those stars. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to count them all, Maya. But every time I get to number 7, I forget where I was. It's going to take forever.
It won't take forever if you use a special shortcut. It's called multiplication.
Multiplication? Isn't that for big math geniuses? I just want to count my stars, not do hard homework.
It's not hard homework, Alex. It is actually a superpower. Think of it as fast-forwarding your counting. Want to see how it works?
Fast-forwarding counting? Okay, I'm listening. Show me the magic.
All right, the secret to multiplication is thinking in groups. Instead of counting things one by one, we count groups.
Groups? Like teams?
Exactly. Let's look at some cookies. Here we have 3 plates. Count how many cookies are on just one plate.
That's easy. 1, 2. There are 2 cookies on that plate.
Right, and since all 3 plates have 2 cookies, we can say we have 3 groups of 2.
Okay, so 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Yes, that is repeated addition, but multiplication makes it faster to say. Instead of 2 plus 2 plus 2, we say 3 times 2.
Oh, I see the little X symbol. That means times?
You got it. The X is the multiplication sign. It tells us to multiply. So what is 3 groups of 2?
2, 4, 6. The answer is 6.
Correct. See, you just did multiplication. You didn't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just skipped ahead.
Okay, that was pretty cool, but can we do it with something bigger? I want to try a harder one.
Challenge accepted. Let's try it with these baskets of apples. Count with me, Alex. How many baskets do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4 basket.
And how many apples are inside each basket?
1, 2, 3. There are 3 apples in this basket.
So we have 4 groups of 3, or 4 times 3. I'm gonna pause the clock. I want everyone watching to guess the answer before Alex does. Did you get the answer? Okay, Alex, give it a try.
Okay, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus another 3 is 9, plus the last 3 is 12. It's 12. 4 times 3 is 12.
Spot on. You are getting really good at this.
Hey Maya, does multiplication always have to be in baskets or plates?
Nope, it works anywhere things are organized. Look at this garden patch. The flowers are lined up in rows. We call these arrays. It's like a grid. Let's count the rows first.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows going down.
And how many flowers are in each row?
Just 2. 2 flowers in each row.
So what is our multiplication sentence?
Is it 5 times 2?
Yes, 5 rows of 2 flowers. Now, friends watching at home, I'm giving you 5 seconds to shout out the answer. What did you get? Alex, what is it?
5, 10. The answer is 10. Counting by 5s is super fast.
It really is. 5 times 2 equals 10.
Whoa, my brain feels bigger already. But Maya, what if the numbers are swapped? Like, what if we had 2 rows of 5 flowers instead?
Ah, that brings us to a very cool secret rule. It's called the Switcheroo Rule.
The Switcheroo Rule? That sounds fun.
It means that 2 times 5 gives you the exact same answer as 5 times 2.
Really? It doesn't matter which number comes first?
Nope. Whether you have 2 groups of 5 or 5 groups of 2, you still have 10 items total.
That is awesome.
And here is one last cool rule, the 0 rule. Any number multiplied by 0 is always 0.
Wait, even a million times 0?
even a billion. If you have a million empty plates, you still have 0 cookies.
That's kind of sad for the cookies, but easy to remember.
Okay, Alex, and everyone watching, are you ready for the Multiplication Blitz Quiz?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Question 1. What is 5 groups of 3, or 5 times 3?
5, 10, 15. The answer is 15.
Correct. Question 2. Use the Switcheroo Rule. If 4 times 2 is 8, what is 2 times 4?
It's the same. It's 8.
Yes! Last question. What is 10 times 0?
0. 0 cookies.
Perfect score! Before we go, here is a little challenge for you to try at home. Find something you have a lot of, like cereal, coins, or toys.
And put them into rows and columns. See if you can make a multiplication array on your table.
It makes counting so much faster.
Hey Maya, can we end with a rhyme to help it stick?
Hidden Alex.
When counting one by one is slow, there is a trick that you should know. Make some groups, make them the same. Multiplication is the name.
Rows and columns side by side, the answer has nowhere to hide. Times 2, times 3, or times 4, you won't be counting slowly anymore.
Thanks for helping me, Maya. I'm going to multiply everything now.
Have fun, Alex, and thank you everyone for watching. Keep practicing those groups.
Bye.